Yo, what's good, y'all? It's been a long time, it seemed like, since we had a fifth quarter. I've been extremely busy trying to take care of 100 different things. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot going on over here, so I haven't had the time to get on this fifth quarter stuff. Otherwise, y'all know I had these fifth quarters on deck. But unfortunately, I haven't had time to do it. And even today, I ain't have time. I had to give out forced wins and stuff. So, it's just been, like I say, man, when you're dealing with life, it's just them times come up where you don't get the opportunity to do other things. And it's cool. You know what I mean? It's expected. No one is expected to always be able to be available. So it's going to happen that way. But, yeah, I'm happy to get this fifth quarter back in effect. Because, like I said, it's been a little while. But, if I don't do the fifth quarter, it ain't because I forgot. It's because I didn't have the time. That's all that was. But we in week 12, and we got every division. I would say pretty much is like a two-man or more race. Every division, So these races are shaping up. These races are shaping up to be something that like it's coming down to the wire for the most part. It may be like one or two divisions who might not have a two-man race, but other than that, every other division definitely got at least two teams that's going to be battling to the end. So yeah, we're going to get into these predictions, and we're going to get into these recap. But before I do that, I need to readdress something. And the thing I want to address is the whole conceding thing, the whole quitting thing. Now, I used to have it where I was saying you're allowed to concede. That was allowed once upon a time. But then I've changed it because I realized that it can be a hindrance to upgrade game and it could go both ways. And let me give an example of what I mean. If you got a cornerback that's up for upgrade, right, or a linebacker, you know what I mean, and they say something like hold your opponent under 200 yards, right? If you get the upgrade, your opponent can't have over 200 yards. Now, here's the thing. Let's say in the third quarter, your opponent got 150 yards. Right now, you're still good. Guess what? If you concede the game in the third quarter, you are now granted that upgrade. You understand? And that's not right, because there's a great chance that he's going to eclipse that 200 mark in that fourth quarter. You know what I mean? And not only that, you can also jerk your opponent out his upgrade. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a double-edged sword with that. And that's why I've been changed them rules about no conceding, because it ain't cool. Now, granted, I got the rule that if you up for upgrade game, and let's say your opponent giving you the forced win and you can't play, I got the rule where that it'll carry over to your next game. But that's a little different. Like, I mean, let's just be honest. If I got a chance for an upgrade game and I'm playing against somebody who loses more than they win, I'm definitely looking forward to get the upgrade against him. Yeah, it carries over to my next opponent, but what if I'm playing the opponent that's in first place? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it still could be done, but it's like, yo, why make it harder than what it needs to be? You know what I mean? So that's not fair, you know, to that guy as well. So now, here's what we're gonna do for guys that concede. If you anybody that concedes from here on out, your opponent gets to decide who he wants to turn down. That's how we're gonna fix that. You know what I'm saying? Before I was choosing the player to turn down, but nah. Later for that, your opponent get to do it. You quit against your opponent, so your opponent get to decide who he wants to turn down. What I mean by turn down is that he could turn down from somebody from X Factor to Superstar. He could turn down somebody from Superstar to Star, or he could turn down somebody from Star to Normal. His choosing, you know. So that's how we're gonna do that, man, and we'll see how that work out. You know what I mean? And if I gotta turn the notch up another notch, if that ain't working, then we'll add more to that. But as in right now, anybody that concedes, you know, your opponent gets to determine who he wants to downgrade. You know, that's how we're gonna do that. Cause you know, that conceded thing, man. Like I say, and I got it clear as day in the rules, no conceding. And I'd say, if anything, you could put that true clock on in the fourth quarter, you know. But, you know, apparently that's not good enough. You know, I don't really understand it. But, you know, I'm not here to understand it, I guess, you know. But my thing is, I keep saying, if you're trying to get the ball over with, make sure the clock is running. Don't keep trying to pass and get some type of stats or something, and then the clock ain't running, the game is being prolonged, and then your opponent steady putting up points because he getting pick sixes, or when he get the ball, he just throwing bombs on you. Like, that's nobody's problem but yours. If you want to get out that game as soon as possible, run the ball, put true clock on. That's how you do that. But all that quitting stuff, nah, we're not tolerating that. Like I say, for the upgrade purposes, why I changed the rule, and that's not a good look, you know. So I'll readjust that in the chat again. But, you know, for all those that get a chance to watch this, you know, you'll hear me talking about it in this live that I'm doing, and, you know, you'll know what it is, exactly what I'm saying about the whole conceding thing and why, you know. But I ain't gonna spend too much time on that, man. That's all I wanted to address. But let's get into the recap. First up, we had P. Earl win against On Some BS Seattle Seahawks. This is in that division with the Cards. He had a chance to do something, you know, in this game, but he didn't get nothing done. And Cards beat the brakes off Seattle 42-0. Next we had Spaz win against the Malma, the New England Patriots, and Texas won 42-0. Texas been playing a really good ball this season. I mean, yeah, they had their little hiccups here and there, but, you know, for the most part, they've been playing good ball. So he gets the win in blowout fashion. Then we had E-Ball Packers win against the Colts. Scott, E-Ball won 24-3. Defense, like, they showed up this game. Then we had Ravens and Titans. Money Mascot went against Dre. Money Mascot got the win 34-28. Ravens been cooking. I mean, they started off the season slow. They started off 0-2. I think they started off 0-2, and now they're one of the hottest teams in the league. So you know, I tip my hat to the Ravens for turning this season around early in the year, and he got the Ravens looking like they never had a slow start from the beginning. Then we had the Bengals. Poppy went against Murph, Washington, and Bengals won 21-14. This is a nice win for the Bengals. Bengals, another one of them teams that started off slow. I told you, Poppy know how to play. I said that he was just a little rusty because he haven't played in a while, and it's starting to show. He's been pulling off some big wins lately, and this is Bengals team season 1. You know what I mean? They got potential over there, but they ain't got nothing special. At least not now. But give him time. Give him time. He gonna have his Bengals team rocking way more than what he do at the moment. But like I said, man, Poppy's one of the Vasquez brothers. These boys know how to play, man. They definitely highly respected in this Madden thing, and it's a good win for the Bengals. Next, we had Big Train Saints win against the Falcons. Cookout. Saints got the win 10-3. It's a tough loss for the Falcons. If I'm the Falcons, this loss bothers me. This loss bothers me because Saints been struggling all year, and you only put up 3 points. I mean, granted, you only gave up 10, but the fact that you only scored 3 with Julio and Ridley, I mean, that's just uncalled for. I mean, and the Saints haven't been playing dominant ball at all this year. So this is an ugly loss for the Falcons. This is the type of loss that I don't think they're gonna recover from for the rest of the season. Then we had Chargers and myself, and we lost this game by 11. Listen, man, I can't stop a leak with this defense over here. You know what I mean? It's not even pretty much the offense, it's the defense. I mean, yeah, Drew Lock still be having some errant throws. I mean, that's expected because you know what his numbers are. So we can't trip off that, man. We just got to make the most of it. But the defense has been the biggest disappointment for this Denver Bronco team this season. And that's a serious issue that we're going to have to address during the offseason. Next, we had major Cowboys win against Jaguars 31-10. And I would say this is a shocker. I wouldn't expect Major to win like this. Even if I would have took him to win. I didn't get a chance to do predictions for this week. But if I'd have took this game, I believe I'd have took Yaba. Yeah, I'd have took Minnesota to win this game. I'd have been wrong. And even if you told me Dallas was going to win, I wouldn't have thought Dallas was going to win by this much. This is probably some of their best ball they played all season. Not to say that he haven't been playing good ball, but I think this is probably one of his best games that he had. Scored 31, gave up 10. This is a good win for the Cowboys team moving forward. Next, we had Trey Dog Chiefs win against Killer Fresh, the Raiders. The Chiefs team been hot. They're like on an 8-game win streak. Raiders had a chance to make some noise in this first matchup of the two that they got to play against this year, but he didn't get it done. He got blown out 56-19. And if I'm the Raiders, I definitely got to make some adjustments the next time we play. And then last but not least, we had Third World Bucks win against Rocket LA Rams, and LA Rams got smoked 49-0. Bucks been hot, man. Bucks been playing good ball, and I'm not surprised at all one bit. I'm surprised at this little lopsided score. I'd have thought the Rams can at least put something on the board, but it don't happen like that sometimes, man. So that's a great win for the Bucks. Moving right along, we got week 12 now. We got Spaz Texans going against Baby AK, the Lions. Give me the Texans. The Lions been playing, below average ball for the season. Texans been playing to their potential, So my guess is the Texans will continue to roll. So I'm going to take the Texans this week over the Lions, 38-17. Next up, we had a game that was just played. Washington, Murph, 38. Cowboys 34. It's a big win for Washington. Dallas had a big win last week. Washington lost last week. Dallas had a chance to really do something in this division, and he dropped the ball. I mean, it was a close game, but sometimes, man, when you got a chance to do something, you got to strike while the iron is hot. Dallas wasn't able to capitalize of the position that he had at the moment, and tough loss. He lost by 4 at home. Next, we got Money Mascot Ravens going against DK Pittsburgh Steelers. This division is close right here between these two. Steelers need this game in order to pull the Ravens right back down to, I think, tie. I think Steelers one game out. So this is definitely a big game. Division game. I'm gonna go with the I'm gonna go Steelers in this one. I'm gonna go with the home team, man. I like the way DK been playing. Money Masker been playing good too. I like the way he been playing. Of course, he's been hot. Like I said, he's on a nice blue win streak. But I don't know, man. I got a funny feeling the Steelers gonna pull this one out. They've been playing good ball all year, and I think he got the defense over there to compete with this Raven offense. So give me the Steelers this week, 27-24. Next we got Dre, Tennessee Titans going against Scott, Indianapolis Colts. This game like is underway unless they played already and or it got cut off. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I'm gonna go with the Titans this week over the Colts. I'll take Titans 35-19. Next we got Snub, New York Giants going against Poppy, Cincinnati Bengals. After the slow start Bengals had, they are playing good ball lately. I think it continues on this week. I'm taking the Bengals over the Giants. I like the way the Bengals been playing. I seen flashes from the Giants, but now I think the Giants is just, I think they might have hit their peak, and I think they're going to have to retool at the end of the season. But Giants got cap space, so they'll be all right. But yeah, between time, I'm going to take the Bengals this week over the Giants by a score of 34-21. Next, we got Trinidad Chargers going against Big Rico Buffalo Bills. Buffalo looking for their first win of the season. Chargers haven't been having a good season. They've been a disappointment. But I don't think Buffalo gets his first win here neither. I think Buffalo loses again, putting that streak to 12 losses in a row. Give me Chargers this week over the Bills. 33-20. Next we got Raiders and Falcons. Cookout going against Killer Fresh, Las Vegas Raiders. Falcons coming off a terrible loss last week. Raiders coming off a terrible blowout loss last week. Something got to give, right? I tell you one thing, I hate that Falcons lost the way they lost more than anything. So give me the Raiders this week over the Falcons. I'm gonna go 33-23. Next we got Browns and Jags. Abercrombie going against Manage. And one thing I say about the AFC North, the whole division is over 500. Even with the Browns and Bengals, I think they're like 2 games out of first. They over first. The whole division is over 500. So that whole AFC North been playing. They've been playing good ball for the most part, man, with a couple of hiccups here and there for some of them teams in that division. But I'm gonna take the Browns to win this week over the Jags. I'll go Browns 36, Jags 14. Next we got Miami. Steve going against Naruto, New York Jets. Jets started off hot. Jets starting to cool off a little bit. They got about 4 losses. This is a game that they would like to win and get right back on that on that winning ways that they had going on early in the season. I said they was the surprise of the league at the moment. I felt like it was a year ago, but it's a tough one. I think this will be a good one, but give me Miami this week over the Jets, man. Give me the away team. I'll take Dolphins. I'll go Dolphins 28, Jets 21. Next we got P. Earl going against Patriots, and Cards won 59-7. This is one of them games Patriots just gonna have to just chalk it up to bad play calling and just get ready to move forward. Next we got Crockpot Panthers going against Jabba, Minnesota Vikings. I'll take the Vikings, man. Panthers they've been sliding lately. Not what I expected at all. But I'm gonna take the Vikings, man. Vikings been having a pretty solid season. So I'll take the Vikings this week. 31-24. Next we got Saints against Broncos. Myself, I'll just say who's the favorite. Neither team is having a good season, so it really doesn't matter. But I will say Broncos favoring this one by 3 over the Saints. Next we got 49ers Playmaker going against Rocket, LA Rams. Rams been getting beat like a piñata. Matter of fact, they already played. This is the game that Rocket quit. And this is why I addressed what I had to address in the beginning by saying that you know, well, for those that just tuning in like a minute ago, you could just check it back from the beginning and hear what I said. But just to recap, y'all, on what I said from here on out, anybody that concedes, whoever your opponent was, that opponent gets to decide who he wants to downgrade. Meaning he could downgrade you from, of course, you got to tell me and I'll do it, but he could downgrade you from X Factor to Superstar, from Superstar to Star, or from Star to Normal. It's his choice. Any player he want, and that's how we're gonna do that. Maybe that slow down some of this conceding that be going on, because not only did you lose the game, but now the same person you just quitted against gets to go to your team and turn down who he want to turn down. Well, he can't do it per se, but I can do it. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is let me know what name, who he want to touch, and it's a done deal. So guys, please don't concede, man. Put the chew clock on and just keep it pushing. Plain and simple. It's not a hard thing to understand, but different strokes, different folks. Next we got Chiefs. Trey Dog went against Third World Bucks. This is a good game right here, but Chiefs won by 7 points. Like I said, they've been hot. They've been balling. They've been doing what they had to do. Fortunately for the Bucks, that rest of that division ain't playing good, so he's still sitting pretty over there in first in that division. But good win for the Chiefs. Next we got Bay Boy Relly. Bears went against Packers E-Ball. Bears won by 3. Tough loss for the Packers. Defense played good. They only gave up 13 points, but guess what? The Bears defense played even better. They only gave up 10 points. So this is one the Packers would have loved to gotten, but unfortunately, he didn't get it done. He didn't get it done, and this is a division game, so they'll play one more time. But the Packers definitely gonna have to win that next one the next time they meet up. And last but not least, we got on some BS Seahawks going against Eagles. Big Loots. I'm taking the Eagles in this one, man. Seahawks they've been all over the place. They haven't been able to figure it out yet. So I'm going with clear cut guy that's been playing better ball, and that's the Eagles. So I take the Eagles over the Seahawks this week. 34-16. All right, so for those that missed the beginning, like I said, I addressed the whole thing about conceding. You can take it back to the beginning and hear what I had to say about that. But like I say, man, from now on, when you concede, your opponent get to decide who you want to downgrade. So you guys better double think if you want to concede or not. Is it worth it? Because not only will you get the loss, you're getting the loss and when your studs turn down. Not a good look at all. But the good news is, for you guys that just conceded up until yesterday, you still got away with that. What I just spoke about tonight, because I didn't have this rule. I didn't have this in the play yet. But now that it's in play, hey, let y'all know you better think twice about conceding. It's gonna hurt more. When your opponent get to turn down one of your best players. So think about it, and hopefully it won't happen to nobody. But I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna concede again, and we just gonna have to take action. But yeah, that's the recap. That's the predictions. I definitely got that mid-season report coming up. Trust me when I tell you. A nigga just been busy like crazy lately. A lot been going on. Been trying to do a lot, trying to take care of 1,000 different things. You know how that goes. Sometimes you feel like it was more than 24 hours in the day. You know what I mean? It's just been like that for me lately. Got a lot of things I'm trying to take care of, so haven't been able to get on and do this, but we ain't forget about nothing that I talked about. The mid-season report, all that is still coming. But till then, man, I'll see y'all at the advances tomorrow. So y'all will see me right back at action, finishing up this recap for the rest of the games that's got to be played, doing the predictions for next week's games, and that's it, man. I'll see y'all on the next live cast. I'm Ghost.